It's dag, and it is too fucking hot to be here. It is Tuesday night, and I haven't changed my glasses, and I have just been melting all day long. Had a softball game this morning. It hit 90 degrees on the field, and when you got a bunch of people who are over 60 years old all playing softball, you should hear the bitching and moaning. It's just like, oh my God, so anyway, got home and started working on stuff and things, and it's just like things kind of slipped through the fingers, and it's like, yeah, it was 95 in my backyard, which, for someone who lives in the San Francisco Bay Area, that's not pleasant. So anyway, I know I'm spoiled. What can I say? But anyway, we're going to try to crush through this stuff because I've got a scenario that I want to finish up so we can move on. So last week, well, first of all, let's talk about Chad. Chad is my first character that I'm leveling through Final Fantasy XIV. So if you're tuning in order to see what a noob is like playing Final Fantasy without having to go and cheat to see what's going on, that's me. I literally go in blind on all the stuff and just go, oh, this is my first time through, and I'm going to see how it works and just do it that way. And it's fun for the most part. I've enjoyed the community. I have enjoyed the game, some of it. I'm on, I forget which expansion now. I finished up Stormbringers, so it's 5 point something, right? And I'm doing like the post Shadowbringers stuff now. So anyway, I got stuck last week. I was bound and determined that I was going to finish up and move on to patch 5.2, but I could not get Asinian to beat the crap out of that damn monster with a Nood Dood on the back. So I'm going to have to try that and see how many times it's going to take me tonight to get through it, but I'm going to get through it one way or another. All right, Tataru, let's jump in and do that. Chad, you're back. Yes. Okay. Yes. Wait. Okay, all these damn cutscenes. Yeah, we're gonna wait for this. I gotta start it all over, I guess. Okay, we're gonna cut through this. And Asinian comes in and yaks at us. And this is what he remembers. And yeah, anyway, it didn't end up very well. So we're trying to escape. Asinian and Gaius are trying to escape everything. So I got to figure out I've got 3 combos. That's all I've got. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, got through those. Oh, and I also changed some stuff on my bar, so it's kind of like, hopefully I haven't just absolutely fucked myself, but we'll see. I literally got to be facing the guy, so how do I... Oh God, I may change my stuff back, because it's like, target not in range, what the hell? Okay, this is not good at this point. I'm gonna click on that, come on. Oh God, yeah, this is... Okay, I'm gonna have to go and change my stuff again, because this is like not working the way I want it to. Ah! Someone said, oh, you need to change how your camera works and stuff. I'm going, okay. I will try that. Now I'm not aiming at anything. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to fix that before I go into the next section. All right, and this is the next section, so we're going to just, like, wait here. No, I said wait here. Fuck you, Gaius. God damn it. All right. So let me go to this thing here and see what I can do. Character configuration. Maintain, activate standard legacy type. Camera-based character standard type. I'm going to do... So that was legacy? Yeah. All right. Enable direct... What else? Target. Automatically lock on target when initiating auto attack. Automatically face target when using action. Yeah, thank you. Switch target, circle to target. Okay, I'm going to try those, see if that helps. Yeah, because someone said, you need to do this. Oh, now we need to jump down and run. Okay, so I'm on my own. All right, let's go. Okay, I've got a can of water, cold water here. I'm like... Today's one of those days where it doesn't matter how many bottles of water or how many times you open water and stuff. It just doesn't do any good. It's not gonna... You're not gonna drink enough water in order to be able to hydrate. So I got 26 minutes. Let's see if I... The Imperial Way. This is not the way. No, I can't go this way. Oh, that's right. We gotta go down. Through the doors. All right, warm blood. I was going to check and see if the potions work. Although I don't know whether they do. Well, someone's been busy, yes. And we got Nood Dood in the back. There he is! Butt crack guy! Someone told me on social media that is like the most terrifying scene is this guy that like wakes up and starts screaming, and it's like, okay. But she says, oh, you called him like Nood Dood in the back, and it's like, she goes, now I just laugh every time I see it. It's like, good, I did something right. You would bar my way, would you? So be it. Okay. First Nigog. Okay, let's see if my targeting, the changes I made in the targeting help. Because Plumber Dude's still up there and he's... Oh, I want to... Let me check my potions first. See, I've never tried to do a potion. I don't see anything here. Okay, that's all the stuff. Can I even bring up my inventory? No, see, I can't even bring up my inventory. Unavailable at this time. All right, well, let's see. Delivers an attack. Absorbs a portion of it. Okay, so that's my main. Then, which one is it? Oh, Horrid Row. Okay. So Horrid Row I need to use when I start noticing shit showing, people start talking to me. Oh, let's see. There was something else I wanted to check too. HUD layout. Because there was something that was like yakking. No, that was not it. There was something else that was... Is that the duty gauge? I thought I brought everything down, but okay. Okay, we're just... All right, forget it. Let's do this. I'm looking to see if there's anything else popping up anywhere around, but so far, no. He's just beating the shit out of me. Oh, let's see. Turn around, I need to see where he is. Okay, my camera is still not where I want it. Well, those guys. Which one am I on? Oh. I need some health here, so I'll just beat on him for a little bit. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. Because I can't even see where I am. There we are. Oh, those are the guys up there. Okay, I completely missed them. Am I going to finish this? Yes, I am. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Nood Dood. I'm sorry, Nood Dood. He's got to go back to OnlyFans. He's not going to make it here. Garleans and their machines. Now, where are you guys? Yeah, I told you I was going to get through it. Nood Dood is dead. Yay. Okay. And what's wrong with her?
Are you all right?
You going to say anything? She had a thing for Nood Dood, right?
Peer into my past, did you?
Yeah, it happens. Sorry, invasion of
Well,
privacy.
I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours, but no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
Okay, I got to make a comment because I want Asinian's weapon, and I want it on my wall back over here. It's just like, because I've got Frostmourne mounted on the wall behind me over there. If you guys can't figure it out, so from World of Warcraft, that's Frostmourne. But I want to get a decent weapon from, or a fun weapon from each of the games I play. So I have to find a lightsaber from Star Wars, and I have to find something from these guys. But there are no weapons that people craft the same way that they do for those other games. So you can't go on and find like a sword maker that makes a Frostmourne knockoff and stuff like that. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but yeah.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
So what? You're going
That's
to semi-retirement.
True, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Oh yeah, he's got an AI contract. Did an investment. What can I say?
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Guilt. Throwing some guilt.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Ah. I'll try not to.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
All right, and that is the end of 5.1. So, Nood Dood and 5.1 done. Let me fix it. Oh God, I need to fix the how this thing is playing out. Automatically got lock on target. Okay, got that. General legacy type. No, I'm gonna. You know what? The legacy type thing really is. It's disorienting for me, especially since I can't really get it to like rotate the way I want it to. So, okay, we're gonna do it that way. Yeah, that's better already. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beck Lug can manage without you. You've got got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. And yes. All right, and we're going to start patch 5.2 now. And 5.2 is Echoes of a Fallen Star, whatever that is. A fallen star. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Who's Lord Nerva? I guess so. Oops. We got their own little civil war going here. Onward, before this day is done, victory shall be ours. First Legion. Okay. Down their Magitech armor and ride. Boring, boring, boring. Okay, Xenos. He's back. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse? That hue, your soul is... Who are you? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost, in want of a new master, a hunting dog if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. Meanwhile, back at the first. Did you hear the mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers? There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages, too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. A tatty townswoman. Okay. Hope. Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Okay, wait a second. I thought he was dead. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Okay, I am so confused with this. All right, achievement unlocked, black and white, whatever that means. What does it mean? Tell me. Oh, God, you're not going to tell me? Black and white. Complete the main scenario quest, Vows of Virtues, Deeds of Cruelty. Yes, barely. It's been claimed. All right. Cool and groovy. All right, Kryl, you got something for me. So, MSQ. Old enemies. And new threats. Okay. And Kryl is glad for your return, though it remains to be seen if she has glad tidings to share. Cutscene. Chad, my, what a pleasant surprise. Again. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not, Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. Yeah, because everyone starts stinking after a while. Their body's kind of like, ugh. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Ah, Chad, it's Maxima. It's been far too long, my friend. Yeah, since the beginning of this expansion. Okay. Dude, what's up? Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. And Kryl's like, Maxima, former Garlean ambassador, I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Okay, and Kryl's like, yeah, yes, I've heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed, as you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Okay, I'm all ears, obviously. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished extended this invitation. Well, all the Scions are sleeping right now, so it would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone, though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades. I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all of this. Yes, of course, then we must make for the Alamegan quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Bye, Tataru. Okay, and we have to go to the Alamegan Quarter, so... And I guess we're going to go there. Yes. Take me away. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Everyone's down here. There we are. Hello. Don't mind my fat chick. All right. Commander Alden awaits in the Royal Palace if you would follow me. There's old One Arm. Hey, bud. Gaius. Nice seeing you here.
They're here, Commander.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Yep.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
I was going to say, why is he
Had he
getting up
meant to
in
do us harm,
his
I
grill?
hazard he would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions.
Very true.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
Oh, so this guy has history with Nood Dood as well, huh?
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Why not?
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea. We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you.
Of course.
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further.
Oh, Mr. Guilt.
I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging your aid. The fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meagre though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Trial waddle. All right. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. Why does she have her back to me? Should I well, I guess that's the way it is. Okay. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows even more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. All right, and this one is The Way Home, MSQ. All right. And I get more food. Woohoo. I take it you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Chad. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Bye. See you, bye. All right, and I need to go back to the Crystarium. Is that where I'm headed? Probably. Yeah, Norvant. And we're going to go there now. Back to the first. Do I need to go? Oh, yeah, at the ocular. Okay, so I'm going to... Hello. Can I please use this? Because I want to... What the hell was that? Okay, dude, whatever. It's not letting me click. Oh, there. Wow. Okay, just a little bit of click, huh? Or do I have to click? Oh, I have to click way up there. Good Lord. Fine. And I need to go Docile Gates? Is that where I need to go? Yep, Docile Gates. Good guess. Let's go. Except I need to go that way. You have business with the crystal? Yes, I always have business with him. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend, and I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return Scions home. I trust you, too, have been making good use of your time. Well, we got this other ultimate bullshit to have to deal with. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of the situation. And they all barge in the door. Not all of them. Some of them.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source? A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
It's a bus.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And, after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
So what happens if they drop it on the way? I mean, shattered everything, gone, sorry.
However.
Poof. Oh, let me guess. Beck's gonna tell us about that?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
Okay, so they're saying basically they have to do a transfusion on the Exarch.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
Chad's convinced.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Okay, come on along, but she wanted to talk to me. Come on. Seriously. Do you see those ears? They were kind of like blushing. Okay, let's see. We're going to have some roast. And the next quest. Oh, where do I have to go? I just got to turn. Alpha no. Seeking Counsel. Okay. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak to Lena? Lena? Yes, please. Bunny girl, we're coming after you. Exit the ocular. Okay, where is she? There she is. Hello. We have little time, so I will be brief. A sin eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I asked for your assistance in slaying it. What? A sin eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary, as only a single sin eater. A simple task for a guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Okay. Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. All right, and I'm off to Fort Job. No, I don't want to return there. Fort Job. And there they are waiting for me. If you would wait here for a moment, I will gather the others. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door that day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through and wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, or of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear, I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yulmoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. My apologies, Captain Lena. And an elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. Clearmelt. So is that where the melted sandwiches, like melted cheese sandwiches, are? Okay. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. My name is Thyler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I hope keep these words close in my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. Thank you, Thyler. My friend, go to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know, and it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Okay. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen to much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. So we got another like half hour of introductions here, or what? You may not remember me. Where am I going now? Oh, way up there. Okay. And there's a dungeon. Is that something? Oh, it's further down, so okay. I don't need to worry about that for the time being, but good to know that I'll be going into that at some point. Oh, let's see. I don't remember whether I have to go up and over and through and all of that crap, probably. A high-strung someone. A high-strung what? Historian. Yeah, you know, those historians are all high-strung. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. And there's the gang. And we got a Crystarium scout. And a gallant guardsman.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself? Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. Never seen anything like it.
Ooh.
So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
And poof.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin-Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
Anytime.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
When to give birth to bunnies and they're yours. Maybe not. Okay.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
God forbid.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
Oh, come on.
Are you sure? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Yeah. Here we go.
This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
There you go. And seeking counsel. So next MSQ. And the next one. This is like blowing away here. Facing the truth. All right. Let me write this down. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. See ya, bye. It's nice hanging with you, bunny girl. And did Alfie go back to the Crystarium? Yes, okay. All right, we'll go back there. And we got to go back to the Docile Gate. Where is... Ah, okay. Alfie! The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. Why is that? But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect that they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light as well. They should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin-Eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with the renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehood found within many of the Cabinet's tomes, and nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over a course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have made no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, and when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name and in those days following the flood. Concerning all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Volbert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as sin-eaters is absurd. Exarch agrees. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. Oh, okay, I guess he doesn't agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. Hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmett Selch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one of all and all must be told of his sacrifice. To the end, I say we proceed with Althanod's plan. I call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the flood that followed in their wake. Everyone nods. Well, what you say? In hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? I don't know, sometimes, no. Exarch, might I ask that you continue working with Beck-Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and XIV. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. All right, and now where am I going? Speak with the people of the Crystarium. I gotta go talk to 5 people. But first, I have to find them. Okay. So where are these folks? Are they inside? Oh, there's 2 of them in here, but they're not in here. Can I get through? Nope. All right. I got to go back out and figure out where I need to go. Oh, there's one in here. Jessamine. Hello. Chad, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope you are being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. And I'm not hurt either, don't worry. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through the door of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Hee, I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the Exarch had already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Okay, that's one person. Let's go find 4 more. Yes, Lorfeo. I want to find out just how spread out are these. I probably could have like taken a ride on the ether right. Take a ride on a riverboat. There's one up here. Glennard. Well, well, to what do I owe this pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night returning, visitors have been flocking into the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind, though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Let me talk to you about the flood. Wars of Light, yes, the Exarch had mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's even more to them than that? Well, you've yet to steer me wrong, and I'm willing to hear what you have to say. All right, that's 2. Let's find out where the others are. Let's see, there's one just over here somewhere. Tool suppliers. Will you repair me, please? No. Our culinarian's food, so that's not going to help. What's here? Apothecary? Yeah, no. All right, I guess I'll wait till later. Oh, there's one right down here. Oh, Broggy. Hey, my main man. How's it going? Come to browse wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need. Whatever it may be, under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. Who's this standing like right behind him? I imagine I won't be long before all of Norvant reaps the benefits, but you've not come to talk about the markets. Something on your mind? I'm here to talk about those guys. I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norvant. All right, consider my interest piqued. All right, 3. So we got 2 more that we got to find. Where are they with relation to... They're like way the hell. All right, let's go to... I gotta go find a rock to click on. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna go to summoning. No, what the hell is that? I don't even know. Gonna tell us where it is. Amaro launch. No, that's too far out. Okay, crystalline mean. We'll go to the crystalline mean first, and the last was like up on. Outside of that, I guess. Catless! Hello. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Rednault not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. To think fate would bring the two of you together in such a place. Yeah, well, wait till you hear this. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he left unsaid, I'm all ears. Okay, we got one left. And where's the rock? There it is. Because we're going to go to the end of the whole area, right? Yeah, we're going to go Cabinet of Curiosities. Up this way. And probably the guy's like upstairs. Is he here? He's further up. Gotta go one more. There he is. Hey, moron. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the warriors of light and their deeds in such a negative light. Well, it's called dark. Okay. Oh, Chad, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our suppository, lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the flood and the warriors of light. I have searched high and lows, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, but yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian? Just calm the fuck down. All right. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the warriors of light, of the flood? How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be reassured I will not come alone. Probably D late will come as well. S&M. I like that. All right. Cool and groovy. And now we're back to the Exarch. Is that where we're back to? Let's find out. We got to exit. So I got to go find the stairs down. Oh, where's the rock? I thought it was like right around here. Oh, I walked right by it. Doy. All right, gotta go back. All right, and we're going back to Docile Gate. But we're not going to go up this time. We're going to cruise over here and wait for everybody to do their thing. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Okay.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
But I don't have a voice.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Fine, throw me under the bus. I guess my story is very convincing, huh?
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
Apparently.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
What's he doing here?
Impossible.
I'm not imagining
I definitely
this.
see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
Okay.
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye,
True that.
that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Nothing like being outed.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
We're all like side-eyeing him. It's like,
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony.
nope.
Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired under the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Okay.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
I don't think so.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
He's Ascian.
That he is an Ascian.
Ah, called it.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. 'Twas only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
I've not been invaded, though.
Mayhap the blessing
Invasion
of
of the
light
body
shielded
snatchers.
Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Arbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
They still want to bring
Elidibus
about
hath
the
ever been an enigma, his
calamity.
ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
And let's see, what do we got? Piety, critical hit. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a flush. Hang in there. All right, guys, I'm back. I got a little bit more sugar because it's hot as hell still. Yeah, we don't have air conditioning in the house, so we have what they call a whole house fan, and so it like it's basically a big hole in our attic, sucks air in. So we have that running in the background and trying to vacate the heat from the house. Problem is still like in the high 70s outside right now, so it's like, let's see, it is exactly how hot. It is 72 outside, so that's the damn sight better. Well, it's dropped more than 20 degrees since this morning, so that's a good thing. All right, so Exarch, what are we supposed to be doing with you? Asleep Disturbed, that's the new MSQ. A sleep disturbed. Disturbed. Okay. With furrowed brow, the Exarch deliberates your next move. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood, though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather, one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. It's like, I've got rid of all my bottles of water that had the actual ice in it. It's like, yeah, oh God, that's better. It's cold. He is an imposter, of that there is no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returns from the grave. As the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must need ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphanod returneth soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it's best to apprise Thancred and Ryan of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Beck, Lug, and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. And then I think it time to return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ashians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmett Selch's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Quintana Revel. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ashians, perhaps. That they may lead us to truths we seek. Would you like some company? Because that sounds interesting. Of course. I wouldn't dream of going without you. Yeah, you would. When you are ready, make for Fano. Almet and her sisters will be expecting us. So we're taking the world tour and going to see all the places that we used to be and do things with. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray give my regards to the Vis. Give my regards to Broadway. And I don't need to talk to him anymore. All right, so let's see. Where am I headed? Raktikia. Okay, so show me the map. We're going to go to the Fano. Yes. And let's see. This one? Looks that way. Helmet. We met and Simon. Hello. Sup, sis? Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Ratika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins, although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls. We determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We're grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it is good that you have come. For Ranka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. And it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. And she smiles. Oh, and who is it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were? Ah! Yes, you've been exposed, gasp. You promised not to tell. Then I suggest we get going. Get her back. Get back here. Oh. Remind me exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for better I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you don't need to apologize. I'm a seeker of knowledge myself and understand full well their enthusiasm. And if not for the zealous effort to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make to the Quintana Revel. And that's a short little jaunt. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think it's like a... Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we go down. Can I get on my trusty steed and ride? Oh, yes, I can. There's my trusty steed. Ah, almost. That's right. Follow the lily blue flowers, and they take you right to where you need to be. Ah, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get off my mount. There we go. It's most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay. And duty calls. Commence battle for a sleep disturbed. And it's a duty. Ah, he said duty. That's what kids used to say all the time. All right, proceed.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
I wonder if she went to Boston and got a bunch of beer. What do you guys think? Okay, maybe not.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
It has laser light coming out of its eyeballs.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Wait!
Don't!
Ha! Called it. Okay, this thing's gonna come up and
What?
chew on us.
But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Yeah. Pistol is just like, yeah, whatever. God, here we go again. Oh, and we've all been disappeared? And now we're going to get spit out here. Well, at least me. Where's the other? Where are the other four? Oh, it's just me and you, huh? Oh, there they are. Oh, she's turned into a playing card. Okay, this is interesting. So, let me see. Duty commences. But what? Do I have to deal with him? Okay, well, I got half an hour. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground and retribution 4 souls. Yet to heroes proven, learned, and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Okay. If you would see they're set free, answer me with these riddles 3. Okay, 3 riddles. Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart bewilderment of the whole, do our efforts something. What was the... Are they going to show it? Oh, so here we go. Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart betterment of the whole, do our efforts decry. What am I? So you got to have a paw, so you're not going to be an owl. An opo? Indeed, the Opo is keen and shrewd, the spirit of ingenuity by whose guidance Ronkins did prosperity. All right. Got one. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. Who am I? Let me read this again. I travel with a pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. Well, wolf. Because owls are solitary and so are serpents. Okay. Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the wolf that doctrines blah, 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 blah. What happened? You came back. Okay. On my belly do I crawl. Okay, but by my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. What am I? You're a serpent. Where is it? Over here. Yes. Indeed, the dread serpent turned protector lured to slumber air, 'tis the world asunder and riddles answer or something. Okay. My thanks. So we still got... Do I get a chance to bring back Ishtola? Desire you that which I claim, then we shall play another game. Okay. The test of mind and memory, choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Oh shit, okay. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well or sorrow no. Free your comrades from the talisman. All right, this is interesting. Are these supposed to be like look different? Meaning to their arrangement? They look all the same. The cards are all the same to me. Would that I could read these talismans. And what does Almet have to say? Anything? They're all Ronkin, so select this talisman. Yeah, Stola. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, it's a match. Nope. Okay, so we know that this was a Stola. Let's see if we can find her. Is she over here? Nope. Okay, so we know that this one is the red one.
No mess.
Okay. These guys aren't that tough, so we'll just continue on. Okay, so we know that this one is a Stola. So that means this one might be? Oh, another monster. Okay. Well, let's get through them. There's a Stola. Crap. All right, so we know this one is a Stola, and this one is a Stola. Well done. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet, still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take measure of your worth. Okay, so that means I got to kill him. All right. One worthy of she who the Ronkins extol must be strong of body, mind, body, and soul. Got it. No, I don't want to do that. Why am I going in like weird directions here? This is interesting. I'm not able to move. Why not? There we go.
Here I come.
Where'd I go? Oh, who's got it now? Oh, damn it. I gotta fart with this again because it's like, get out of the way. There we go. Oh, and I can't even go. Crap, I gotta. Oh, I see what's going on. It's like I'm stuck on the target. Fine. Oh, that sucks. This way. Wow. Okay, then. I've got to change things back because this is like aggravating as hell. We've only just begun to live. Oh, God. All right, carpenters.
This and that and this.
What are these things?
Gloves are off.
Lime. Did we get all rid of them? I don't know.
This is going to leave a mark. I will not.
Oh, we gotta go back into the bubble. Let me get back to the bubble. Oh, no, gotta get out of the bubble. Well, this is different. Let's play, you know,
Gloves are off.
Okay. Before I go any further, let me see if I can figure this out again. Standard, yes. Okay. Target. Automatically lock on target when initiating. I think that was off. Automatically face target when using actions. Disable targeting of pets. Yeah. Enable full auto target. Okay. Let's try this again. And we're off. So what'd we learn? Not to touch the fucking owl. Okay.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite.
I like that.
Now, what have we learned?
Don't touch shit.
We were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
I like that. She smiles.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Okay. Obviously, there's something inside of the box.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vise. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I, for one, always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel?
I don't remember.
Moreover,
okay.
does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
The final days. If, as the XIV's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot. Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Interpretation.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed you not long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
I was going to say, it didn't sound like you wanted to, wake her up. That wasn't going to go very far. All right, let's see what's up here. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That as well, in time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understand, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiona and her exploits have been told countless times over the centuries, yet it is handed from one generation to the next. The story changes. With each telling the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought and echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your history, your story. I hope you will forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought. So long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for the Norvant. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Rantika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray your safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. And that is the end of Asleep disturbed. All right. Fun duty too, because it's like, hey, I didn't have to like kill myself too badly. Although I want to go and like find some place to practice on shit so I can figure out what did I screw up on my settings. I got to go fix them. So if I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a fun afternoon. Have a fantastic evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like what I have been doing, be sure and give me a thumbs up. Give me a give me a thumbs up. Give me a swipe. Give me a follow. Give me a subscription, and hit that bell so you can be reminded that I will be on again. And I shall see you all soon. Love you. Peace.